two pair aces and eights. That's been known as the dead man's hand ever since.
Hickok's death intersected with a rising temperance movement in the U.S. that ultimately would lead to prohibition and the banning of gambling in all but 2 states in the early 20th century. But poker survived, even at the White House. For example, FDR liked nothing more than his nightly martini and a good game of poker with his friends on Capitol Hill. In the final days of World War II, President Harry S. Truman played poker 12 hours a day with journalists while returning from the Potsdam Conference on board the USS Augusta. By the end of that journey, he had decided where to drop the world's first atomic bomb, perhaps guided by one of his most famous sayings displayed on his desk in the Oval Office. The buck stops here.
The item that was used to denote who was the dealer was called the buck. If you didn't want to deal, you could pass the buck. He would be dealing the cards. He would be in charge.
The start of Richard Nixon's political career was reportedly staked by his skill with a deck.
Nixon was an excellent poker player. He played when he was in the armed forces during World War II and supposedly came home with quite a bankroll.
The